Real reason Sami Zayn won at Saturday night's main event. Real reason Drew McIntyre attacked Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu at SNME. Major spoiler for AJ Styles vs Gunther revealed. Alexa Bliss unhappy after major betrayal by Charlotte Flair. Triple H makes huge change to Raw and SmackDown. Let's get started. Real reason Sami Zayn won at Saturday night's main event. At Saturday night's main event in Montreal, Zayn outlasted Damian Priest, Trick Williams, and Randy Orton in a fatal four-way to become the #1 contender. Now, he's headed to the Royal Rumble with Drew McIntyre firmly in his sights. On paper, Randy Orton looked like the safest bet. He has history with McIntyre, credibility, and momentum, but WWE went in a very different direction, and it wasn't random. Here are 4 reasons why Sami Zayn was the right choice. Number 4. WWE needed a clean hero versus villain story. This win instantly simplifies the Royal Rumble title match. Drew McIntyre is a natural antagonist, but crowd reactions vary depending on location. In parts of Europe, fans often cheer him and turn on babyfaces. In Saudi Arabia, that problem disappears. Sami Zayn is the ultimate underdog. His role is clear, his story is clear, and the emotional investment is automatic. WWE doesn't need nuance here. It needs a crowd fully behind one man, and Zayn gives them exactly that. Number 3. The McIntyre-Zayn tension has already been planted. This rivalry didn't come out of nowhere. While McIntyre has been busy dealing with Cody Rhodes and avoiding the chaos of Jacob Fatu, Zayn has quietly crossed paths with the champion backstage. McIntyre has repeatedly mocked him, reminding Zayn that he's never beaten him and never held a true top-tier WWE title. Zayn winning in his hometown doesn't end that story. It escalates it. It gives McIntyre more ammo, more arrogance, and more reason to look down on him heading into the Rumble. Number 2. Sami Zayn is a megastar in Saudi Arabia. Few WWE stars connect with Saudi crowds the way Sami Zayn does. His Syrian heritage and Muslim faith resonate deeply with fans in the region. While names like Roman Reigns and Randy Orton are popular everywhere, Zayn represents something more personal to that audience. Putting him in a marquee championship match isn't just smart, it's intentional. WWE knows where it's performing, and this booking reflects that awareness. Number 1. This feels like the first chapter, not the ending. Triple H's booking style usually tells you where things are going. Last year, Jey Uso failed in a major title match before the Royal Rumble, then won the Rumble and finished his story at WrestleMania. The blueprint is already there. Zayn likely isn't beating McIntyre at the Rumble. It's too early. But losing doesn't kill the story. It fuels it. From there, the road to WrestleMania could run through the Elimination Chamber and end in Las Vegas, where Zayn finally gets his redemption on the biggest stage of all. Real reason Drew McIntyre attacked Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu at SNME. WWE had planned for Saturday night's main event to open with a highly anticipated grudge match between Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu. Instead, the bell never even got a chance to ring. Before the match could officially begin, chaos erupted as both men exploded into an all-out brawl that tore through the arena. Rhodes and Fatu weren't interested in wrestling a match, they wanted to hurt each other. The fight spilled from the ring to ringside, into the crowd, and even backstage, with both superstars grabbing anything they could find to use as weapons. Just when it seemed like the carnage had no end in sight, Drew McIntyre stormed in and dropped them both, instantly shifting the entire landscape of the main roster. So why did the Scottish Warrior strike? Here are 3 reasons Drew McIntyre attacked Cody Rhodes and Jacob Fatu at SNME. Number 3. Drew McIntyre is obsessed with finishing Cody Rhodes. The rivalry between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes has been boiling for months, and earlier this month, McIntyre shocked the world by defeating Rhodes to become the new undisputed WWE Champion. Although Drew's contract reportedly prevents Cody from receiving an immediate rematch, McIntyre made it clear on social media that taking the title wasn't enough. He claimed he now wants Rhodes completely broken, body and soul. Laying out the American Nightmare at SNME may have been Drew's way of proving that the war is far from over. Number 2. Payback for being blamed for the attack on Jacob Fatu. Last year, Jacob Fatu mysteriously disappeared from WWE following a brutal backstage assault. Almost immediately, suspicion fell on Drew McIntyre. Both Fatu and Cody Rhodes openly believed the Scottish Warrior was responsible. McIntyre has denied the accusations ever since, insisting he was framed. Attacking both men at SNME could have been Drew's way of sending a message, punishing them for pointing fingers and turning him into the villain. Number 1. WWE is setting the stage for a massive triple threat showdown. McIntyre's championship win didn't come without controversy, as Jacob Fatu's interference played a key role in the outcome. That alone has fueled speculation that WWE is building towards something much bigger. Rumors suggest a triple threat match between Drew McIntyre, Cody Rhodes, and Jacob Fatu at WrestleMania 42. By ambushing both men at SNME, Drew may have ignited the fuse, giving fans a preview of what could be one of WWE's biggest main events. Major spoiler for AJ Styles vs Gunther revealed. A shocking spoiler may have just leaked the ending to AJ Styles vs Gunther at Royal Rumble 2026, and it didn't come from WWE. With Styles putting his entire career on the line against the Ring General, all signs may be pointing to the end of the Phenomenal One. The match was set after Gunther made it clear on the January 19th episode of Raw that a rematch would only happen if Styles risked everything. Styles didn't hesitate, and now a deeply personal post from Shinsuke Nakamura suggests that decision was made long ago. Ahead of their clash on the January 24th Saturday night's main event, Nakamura shared a diary-style Instagram story that raised serious eyebrows. In it, he recalled a private conversation with Styles during WWE's Japan tour in October 2025, one that may have quietly confirmed AJ's retirement plans. Nakamura wrote that during a house show in Melbourne, Styles gave a post-match speech that felt less like a celebration and more like a goodbye. The feeling stuck with him. Days later, while riding together to a meet and greet in Japan, Nakamura asked Styles point blank when he planned to retire. According to Nakamura, AJ's answer was simple and final. "The Royal Rumble, I've already decided." Stunned, Nakamura says he immediately asked for one last match before that day came. Styles agreed, leading directly to their recent Saturday night's main event showdown. Nakamura reflected on their long history, dating back to Wrestle Kingdom 10 in 2016 and spanning multiple iconic battles across WWE. But if his story is accurate, it paints a clear picture. Royal Rumble 2026 may not just be another premium live event, it could be AJ Styles' final match. With Saturday night's main event now behind us, all eyes turn to Saudi Arabia. If Styles truly meant what he told Nakamura, the career versus career stipulation against Gunther isn't just storyline drama, it's a farewell. And fans may be just days away from witnessing the final chapter of one of the greatest careers in wrestling history. Triple H makes huge change to Raw and SmackDown. A major behind-the-scenes shakeup may have just changed the future of WWE Raw and SmackDown, and it all starts with Triple H. According to PW Insider, WWE's creative structure has quietly been reworked following another internal reshuffle. The biggest shift? Ryan Ward is no longer just part of the top creative circle, he's now overseeing the creative direction for both Raw and SmackDown directly under Triple H. The move is being described as a recent adjustment, but the implications are anything but small. WWE appears to be steering both brands toward a more unified creative vision, rather than treating them as completely separate worlds. In the past, Raw and SmackDown operated with their own lead writers and distinct tones. That separation may now be fading. While nothing has been confirmed, this raises a big question. Does this signal the end of the WWE draft as we know it? There's been chatter about another draft, but WWE hasn't held an official one in over a year. Traditionally, a draft happens right after WrestleMania, but if both shows are now being guided by the same creative leadership, that format may no longer make sense. Another notable change involves SmackDown. Road Dogg, who previously had significant creative control as a co-head writer, is now expected to report to Ward. Why Ward has been given this expanded authority hasn't been fully explained yet. For now, details remain limited. But one thing is clear. Triple H is reshaping WWE's creative future, and Raw and SmackDown may never feel as separate as they once did. Alexa Bliss unhappy after major betrayal by Charlotte Flair. Alexa Bliss has had enough, and Charlotte Flair might be the reason this team is about to implode. Tension boiled over after this week's episode of WWE SmackDown, where Bliss and Flair once again joined forces, hoping to move one step closer to another women's tag team title opportunity. Instead, everything unraveled. Bliss and Flair competed in a chaotic tag match against Julia and Kiana James and Nia Jax and Lash Legend, with momentum swinging back and forth all night. But just when it looked like Bliss and Flair had the match locked up, Charlotte spearing Lash Legend, Kiana James swooped in and stole the pin, handing Bliss and Flair a shocking loss. That loss cost them dearly. Rather than Bliss and Flair earning a title shot, Julia and Kiana James are now next in line to challenge Rhea Ripley and Io Sky, a result Bliss clearly didn't take lightly. Things only got worse afterward. Charlotte Flair later posted a workout video on social media that raised eyebrows, showing her training alongside none other than Kiana James, the same woman who just stole the win from Bliss. Alexa didn't stay quiet. She fired back in the comments, calling out the situation directly. The message was loud and clear. Bliss isn't just upset about the loss, she's questioning Charlotte's loyalty. With trust clearly cracking and emotions running high, the future of this alliance is suddenly in doubt. Whether Bliss and Flair can move past this, or if this is the beginning of a full-blown fallout, remains to be seen.